makes you think the offense is going to be more explosive this season?
I think we brought in some really good receivers, Micah Pittman, Juwan Johnson. They're really explosive, especially Juwan. He's a big guy who can go up and grab the ball. I think our running backs, they're all three, all four of them now. I've seen a lot of Sean Dollars coming in. Cyrus has obviously had a really good spring, and he's continuing to have a good fall camp, and they're just really explosive runners. And I think that just the design, just some offensive stuff, the offensive little keys we've been putting in, it'll be really exciting on the stretch. Yeah.
Best in camp.
Who's been the best?
Yeah, one guy.
Any position?
Any position.
Should I say Isaac Slade or Austin Fowler?
I was just going to ask you about Isaac. What have you
Yeah.
seen from his development on the field and off?
Yeah, he's became a really vocal guy on the defense. He's a great pass rusher. I've never seen him develop so much as a pass rusher before now, and yeah, he's not afraid to come down to the A gap and smack someone. So yeah, I really like his play. So yeah.
Why Austin?
What's that?
Why Austin?
Austin's always been really twitchy, but he's became a monster in the weight room. We had our own little weight room. We do extra, and I was part of that. And I just saw the way he worked in the off season. Just it's showing it now on the field, just how twitchy, how great of a pass rusher is. And Austin really never has an off button. Even if it's a walkthrough, he's still push pulling, he's still ripping, bull rushing. So it's never an off switch. So I really like that about him. So.
I heard Travis Dye's one of the hardest working guys on the team. Do you have an example of how he's hardworking?
Travis?
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing for him is how much he's helped Sean Dollars. I think Sean Dollars is really, this last couple of days, he's really came out and showed that he can really, because in high school you never, they come in, they say, we have to block for the quarterback, you know what I mean? You never really do that in high school. And Sean Dollars came in, and I think Travis really took him under his wing, was able to stay with him extra time after our meetings are over, and really just prepare him too. So I think that's kind of a contributing factor to his leadership and his work ethic.
So he's obviously called Baby Dye because he's the youngest, but is there any other nicknames or anything else about Travis?
Yeah, we were just talking about how he doesn't wear any gear. I said you got to start wearing some elbow braces like the old linemen wear, a neck roll and all of that. So I think that'd be kind of funny because that's what he's all about. He's like an old school running back, I feel like, but he's a little more twitchy. So
You think he's gonna start wearing some of that gear?
probably not.
Speaking of gear, you've probably seen the whole Antonio Brown helmet thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
How
gosh.
superstitious are players when it comes to stuff like having the right helmet that fits right?
Yeah, I mean, I consider myself severely superstitious. Like I have to listen to the same song in the mornings before I go to practice and stuff. But I mean, a helmet's a helmet. You know what I mean? Obviously, offensive linemen I feel like are a little different in terms of that. I mean, I put my left sock on first before I put my right sock on, just stuff like that. But nothing, equipment's whatever.
What is the song?
It's called "Working Man Blues" by Merle Haggard.
Okay.
It's good.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about just the development of Justin Herbert as quarterback. You guys been here a long time.
He came in. I think his first start was a UW game, where we obviously lost by a large margin. But I think just his leadership and the way he's been able to command the offense has really developed over the last 4 years to now, where he's always the one. If we go astray in practice, he's always the one bringing us back in. If we have a penalty or something, he's the one that's ready to call it. And I think we all respect him for that. Know it's not coming from a bad place, and knowing that it's coming for what our senior leadership is really about this year. What our goals want to be.
I'm sorry. A lot of talk about you guys being the possible Morris Trophy Award winner, and the Joe Moore Award. Can you talk about the offensive line, just the possibility of getting a little bit of respect for you guys as well?
For sure. I think the biggest thing right now is obviously just focusing on fall camp and getting better every single day. But obviously the number one goal for us would be Joe Moore. I think, none of us really wanted an individual accomplishment. No one could really care about that, but just really how much work and the stuff that we've been through the last several years, I feel like a Joe Moore would be really cool. And that's the thing we've been striving for the last couple of years too. So yeah, it'd be a huge accomplishment.
Sorry to question, Shane, but they were talking about both Coach Mastro, Coach Mirabal, with really crediting with you guys with the ability for the offense to be more advanced this year, that they credit the offensive line as a big part of that. How have you seen the offensive advance personally?
I think it's a really big credit to Jake Hansen. He's a wizard. He's so smart. He knows everything with offensive line play. He'll just pick up little calls, little switches that we weren't picking up last year. Just little things. It just he can really he's very detailed the way he does things, and he's really good at organizing what we do. Making points, adjusting the offensive schemes and pass protection, run blocking, and working with Justin too. If he sees something that Justin should probably know, he'll throw it up and let Justin know. Stuff like that. I think it's really Jake and Justin working together. So.